Nvidia. Guys, another tech stock that has been falling over the last little while since I put out a video. So I'm going to jump this into the stock research tool and I'll take a look at this, folks. Over the last year, from January, we've been on a slight decline, hitting a high of 346 over the 52-week range. Now we're sitting at 168.98. It seems like a story that's kind of going around is all these tech stocks are dropping because, well, I don't know. The tech industry has been on a little bit of a tear lately. So seeing all these tech stocks drop, probably because interest rates are rising, a lot of other factors. But once one falls, they all start crumbling down, right? So let's jump into Nvidia and figure out what this company is all about. And we're going to look at the financial valuations and then do a price analysis to determine what a fair price to be, or price to pay rather, for this business would be. So looking at this company, we are grading this an 8 out of 10, and that's a pretty good score. It's pretty good, and we're only losing points in two key categories. And if you watch my AMD video, it's in a similar boat, because we're losing points on the 5-year PE average ratio, where we want this number to be underneath 22.5, and our share dilution is at 1.46%. That means they have been increasing the amount of shares outstanding, folks, over the last 5 years. Now, that's not the worst percentage I have seen. However, we do want this number decreasing, or at the very least staying the same. But other than that, guys, look at these categories. Current ratio sitting at 6.65, huge return on equity average sitting at 34%, huge EPS growth, a decent debt to equity sitting underneath 50%. That's where we want it, underneath 50%. Guys, take a look at these categories right here. Net income growth, free cash flow growth, revenue growth, and return on invested capital, all up and all phenomenal numbers. Return on invested capital average 25.07. We want to see this over 10%, folks, and it's double, more than double. Even on a return on invested capital trailing 12 months, if we look at our company metrics category, also 25%. Guys, this company is crushing it on all fronts. And I'm just going to turn it over to the company metrics category for a quick second, but they are crushing it. The only thing that's kind of giving me a red flag is the slight share dilution, as well as the 5-year PE average. That's not the worst thing. That is not the worst thing. If we can live with that, then it's fine. Dividends paid, we pay out a very small dividend, 0.12%, and that comes out to $400 million, which we can easily cover with our 5-year average free cash flow sitting at $4.6 billion. Our trailing 12 months free cash flow is $8.13 billion. Guys, green flags all around for Nvidia, and the price is falling. Listen, guys, this is where we want to get excited. We want to see the fundamentals being strong, and if the price is decreasing, that means the company is less risky and we can get a better entry point. Because look, this is what we're trying to do, folks. We're trying to find companies that are undervalued. We're trying to find companies that are trading below their fair value. So people that have weak hands, that are shaking off. You got to be like the lion in the tall grass and pounce at these opportunities. This is like a motivational speech. But this is what I'm looking at, folks. I get excited. When people see stock prices going up, sure, it's nice to see in the portfolio. But I love it, and you should too, when prices are going down for illogical reasons. Now, look at these. Like, profit margins are high. Guys, they are crushing it across the board. This Allman Z-score, the safety on this, 16.75 is amazing. Piotrowski score also, you know what? It could be better. I like to see 7 to 9. 9, the highest, is what we could possibly achieve. 6 is not too bad. It's pretty mediocre. But other than that, folks, extremely happy with all the lovely financial valuation scores that we've been giving out over here. We're going to jump, folks, into a price analysis. And if you're loving this video, folks, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me and a lot to the channel. And this software that I have in front of me, it's going to be an app for you, my viewers, lovely subscribers. It's going to be on a website that you can access, and there's so much information here. There's obviously this one page here. This is the stock research tool page, but along with that, we have the income statements that you can do annual reports on, along with the cash flow statements and balance sheets. More features are on the way, and guys, I can't wait to share with this product with you, this amazing tool. It's going to make doing research on companies so much more quicker and so much more efficient. So without further ado, we're going to jump into a price analysis, and I will fill out these boxes and we'll touch base in just a quick second. All right, so folks, here's what we did. If you know me, if you don't know me, I like to be conservative as possible. I want to get myself a decent margin of safety while I fill out these boxes and do our analysis, and we're doing a 10-year analysis, folks, in this years of evaluation, because I believe Nvidia is going to be around for a long time, and they are going to be making better products, and they're going to be more evident in this technological world that we seem to be progressing at a rapid pace with the metaverse and all that other fun stuff that's coming our way. So with revenue growth, I've taken a little bit of a discount, and I want to go 2022 and 24. I believe they can hit those numbers no problem, as we've evidently seen in our 10-year box here. So I want to give myself that decent margin of safety in the sense that they are able to beat these numbers. I want to see them crush these numbers. I want to be wrong on these numbers, that they beat them no problem. Now, profit margin. I like to see 26, 27, 28. Same thing with the free cash flow margin, because I believe they can hit those numbers, and they've evidently shown that over here. Price to free cash flow, this is where it's going to get a little bit more dicey. We're sitting at a fairly high number of 52. So I don't want to exceed 20. So that's why I did 14, 16.5, and 20. PE ratio, same thing. I don't want to exceed 22.5. So I'm doing 15, 17, and 19. Now this is what I believe. This is the price earnings ratio that I would love to pay for this business at for these 10 years, folks. That's what we're trying to look at here. Now, desired return. We're going to put in 13%. Now you can do whatever desired return you would like. I like to do lucky number 13. Oh my god. Take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. I was not expecting this. I am not expecting this. Wow. For the first time ever, I think, this is news to me. I'm like my cheeks are, like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, my cheeks are getting red. But look at this. Current price is $168.98. Our average calculation comes out to $266.94. $266.94, and we're currently sitting at 183 on the low side, 261 and 355 on the high side. We're currently at 168. This is why I like these price decreases. Look, if we try to get that at some point up here, back in late 2021, and even December 30th, we weren't there. But this, look, here's the thing. This is assuming these revenue growths, these PE ratios. Now, I really want to take a look. If I go a little bit more conservative, if I go 15, if I go 18, if I go 20, does any of them hit? Take a look. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We're coming out to 185 on the moderate side, 254. So this is what I like about this tool here. I can just type in different numbers for our revenue growths to try to figure out how conservative can I possibly be to make these numbers work. And look, guys, that's not bad. If I go, let's say if I put 16 on the low end. Okay, we're not hitting anything, but if you believe, what was I doing? 20, 22, and 24. I like I can hit that. 20% revenue growth. Now maybe that might be a little bit too aggressive, because they're doing $26 billion, $400 billion valuation. Currently sitting at a 183 price target or not price target, but value. Guys, this is something to look into. Nvidia might be something to look into. Granted, I would like to see much more of a price decrease as much as possible, because I like what their products are. They're going to probably team up with Intel. They have a lot of things in the pipeline. There is no slowing down for this business. They are the top dog when it comes to graphics cards. I don't know any other competitors. Radeon graphics card, I don't know. I mean, when I think of graphics cards, I think of Nvidia. And honestly, seeing it at this price, it gets me super excited. So that's it, folks. Solid business, solid valuations or fundamentals, could be picking this price up a sub 180. It might be decent pickup, and we're currently there. We're sitting at 168.98. This is something I would love to own in my portfolio. Now, folks, here's the thing. There's a lot of great things happening with this business. The price makes sense. But this is the first step. You have to do your own due diligence. This tool helps me out a lot. And I'll tell you right now, folks, once this app comes out, you're going to love it. Because I have access to the news. We have access to the income statements. And we can look more deeper into this business and see what that revenue increase is like. Cash flow statement. Take a look at the free cash flow. Seeing what's going on. Guys, I am loving this. But ideally, I want to see the price fall down further. I want to see more people scared. Call me cynical. I want to see a lot more people just have weak hands and get scared of this business. Now, is that going to happen? A lot of people like this company. It's very popular on Wall Street. But that's just me being greedy. But I don't know. Anyways, folks, that's the video. What are your thoughts on Nvidia? Drop down a comment down below of a company you want to see evaluated using the software. And if you want to get your hands on this software, send me an email. Let me know. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, subscribe button. All that love is much appreciated. I'll see you in the next video. Nvidia sitting at 168.98, worth 266.94. And that's it, folks. That's the video. See you in the next one.